Hey guys, it's Marshall Ting with your Superior Ag Insurance Ringside Report for this past week, the week that ended in March 16th, 2024. So we've had a busy week across the state of Kentucky. Numbers are up, not only on your head count, but on your dollar as well. And I've got a pretty cool comparison for you that I want to talk about here shortly. So as far as total cattle marketed, we sold 23,657 head of cattle across the state of Kentucky, and this market continues to climb. We're going to call your feeder steers and heifers today. In this past week, $5 to $10 higher. Your yearlings, $4 to $7 higher. In some instances, sharply higher, and we finally met up with the board. We've been running right behind the CME Feeder Cattle Index for quite some time now, but we finally had a set of steers that have caught up to it. So let's talk about these things. So I did a pretty cool little comparison on now. I've got an average of your weight categories for this time this week and this time last year with a difference. So let's talk about this here. Full weight steer cattle, we want to call them an average of $3.10. Now, if you compare that to this time last year, $2.30. That's an $80 spread on those. Your 5-weight steer cattle, $2.90. It's going to be this week's average. They averaged $2.16 this time a year ago. That's $74 difference. And your 6-weight steer cattle, $2.65 this past week, $1.95 this time a year ago. That's a $70 spread. So we have made some big-time progress and big-time gains as far as your dollars per hundred on these cattle. Now, as far as these yearlings, they're up pretty strong. I said $47 and sometimes sharply higher. Check out this little lightweight set of 8 steers. Now here's 62 head of black steers, $8.09 on the average, $2.50. We're right there at the CME Feeder Cattle Index finally. Now as far as your middles, here's 62 head of mixed steers. Now these are mixed, all colors of the rainbow. 821 pounds on the average, $248. And then finish out heavier weight. Here's 56 head of black steers, weight 896 at $239. Now let's compare that to your CME Feeder Cattle Index. So your CME Feeder Cattle Index has rose all week, and we closed out strong. So Monday the 11th, 248.26. As you can see, we're right there with it on as far as your cash trade versus the CME. Now Tuesday the 12th, 248.19. Wednesday the 13th, 248.46. We're still right in that meat potatoes. Thursday the 14th, 249 flat. We've still got that one. And then close out the week Friday the 15th at 250.86. And guess what? We had those at 250.90, and we have beat the CME Feeder Cattle Index. So if you have any questions about any of this information, or you're interested in an LRP policy, a livestock risk protection policy, there's no better time than right now to invest in one of those. If you have any questions, reach out to the guys. Call Ian Thomas at 859-613-2453. Call Adam Shoemaker at 859-338-4116. Call Cole Clark at 859-865-2980, or call Matthew Little at 859-435-0489, or check them out on the web at www.superioragins.com. Thank you so much. Enjoy this pretty weather. Market your cattle if you've got them. We'll talk to you next week.